Hello everyone, welcome in Nature's Haven. Today the topic is backyard landscape design. Your backyard landscaping should be an extension of what's going on inside your home. Often, regardless of your indoor style, your backyard ends up looking more colorful, casual, and fun. The possibilities are only limited by the terrain, your design skills, and your do-it-yourself landscaping know-how. You can always hire a landscape designer or architect to help your outdoor space realize its potential. A skilled professional can guide you through the process of figuring out a style, deciding who will be using the yard, creating zones of activity, choosing materials and plants, and recommending builders and contractors for everything from swimming pools to outdoor structures to installing irrigation. This cozy yet spacious seating area has plenty of privacy thanks to privacy fencing and some well-placed perennial grasses that also help absorb noise. The sturdy practical table and benches provide a casual dining space, and the seating area with couch is a perfect place for an afternoon nap or evening gathering. There's no need to go to the trouble of installing a patio or other flooring. In fair weather with a level lawn area, just arrange some comfy chairs. Wicker with cushions give this a romantic cozy feel. Add some ambient lighting, some large candle holders, and you have a perfectly lovely seating area with impromptu charm. There's plenty of waterproof wicker options, and if rain threatens, just store the cushions and blankets indoors. Landscaping need not be complicated or fussy. This simple design allows an interesting border to the lawn area with simple wooden posts laid in as borders. The gray fencing, gravel, lighting fixtures, and planters accent the gray tones in the tree bark, and easy plants like pumping grasses and evergreen shrubs provide interest all season. If your yard has steep levels or hills, you may want to consider a retaining wall. This one has two levels around the seating area, with the lower one providing a space for seasonal plantings and a built-in fireplace. The look comes together with a dramatic round metal pergola that supports the beautiful white wisteria vine, a plant that needs a strong structure away from the house, as its growth can become invasive over time. This pergola adds an airy open feel to the solid retaining wall, balancing the angular walls with circular lines. This concrete path allows plenty of room for walking or placing a chair to linger over the nearby vista. Planting perennials that bloom from spring through autumn makes this walkway a welcoming destination through 3 seasons. So much can be done with a few well-chosen furnishings. This charming alcove is the perfect spot for breakfast or afternoon tea. The all-weather rug transforms the stone patio beneath it, creating the feel of a small outdoor room, and the filigree metal table and chairs are accented by other metal decor and various objects. Clay pots, baskets, made of natural materials in an attractive neutral palette, which complements the unpainted wooden fence. The eclectic look is whimsical yet classy. With a large backyard space, structural elements are key to defining the space and giving it a shape. This yard is flanked by mature trees on its edge, and so a variety of smaller levels and contrasting shapes creates a pleasing and functional design. The garden, shed with fenced-in area, is the focal point, and the fence is useful for wandering toddlers or pets when you're working. The flagstone path provides graceful curves, and the white stone carries on the color theme of the white fence post and white painted trim on the shed. Finally, the curved shapes of the flower beds also define the walkway's connection to the larger property. Sometimes you can tell where a gardener lives. This backyard is all about celebrating gardening, with many potted plants, vines with colorful flowers growing over fences and sheds, and comfy green chairs strategically placed to rest and enjoy the view of your accomplishments after a busy morning of gardening. Fences can be necessary and useful structures, but they need not always be opaque or thick for privacy. This open-air fence allows plenty of sight lines throughout the garden, including views of the raised beds through the fence. The curved arbor over the gate could hold climbing roses or other vines. The strong structure of the fence, incorporated with the flagstone path, solidifies the location as a central focal point by the shed, and yet the whole area looks airy and inviting. Installing a patio with pavers can be a lot of work and requires decisions about preparing the space, leveling, gravel or sand, etc. These large pavers simplify the logistics a bit, and the ground cover growing between them softens the look and breaks up the large expanses of white in this design. This simple backyard landscaping from Mindy Gare Design Co. includes a large green lawn that hugs the curves of the backyard patio. Low-slung shrubs around the edge of the home and in small groupings scattered from the patio to a small mulch-filled island in the center of the lawn allow the architecture to take center stage and don't compete with mature trees surrounding the property. This seating area centers around a fire dish, but the round structure could as easily be a table or water feature. The real star here is the sturdy rock wall surround built of natural granite blocks and stairs leading down to the flagstone patio, creating a sunken room effect, with plenty of lush plantings at ground and wall level to add a dose of nature and privacy. This desert backyard is a series of garden beds and walkways. Gravel is used for a tidy, attractive look and moisture retention in times of drought. The gravel works on the walkway and in beds as an alternative to wood mulches. If the ground covers spill over the edge of the border into the path, the more the merrier. The native plantings and many succulents provide a lush, colorful yet easygoing approach to having a large-scale yet simple garden plan. The stone stairs and walls make a dramatic entry point for the sprawling lawn and a shady seating destination beneath mature trees. This furry friend agrees, a shady spot with some cool grass on a hot day is a welcome treat. The large stone planters are naturally aged by moss and weather, and the abundant flowers include plenty of low-maintenance hosta. The large pavers are an easy way to create a patio or walkway below the raised level, and leaving some grass in between creates a casual yet intentional look. Michelle Boudreau design lined the walls of this Palm Springs pool area with a row of cacti along one side and a series of large white square planters on the other that gives the space a modern look. Nearly every design element in this beautiful off-grid desert property is intended to be sustainable and environmentally friendly. From the native plants to the moisture-retaining gravel to the rain barrels and clever use of found objects, this appealing landscape design shows respect for the planet and a resourceful sensibility. Emily Henderson designed landscape the path leading to the backyard play area an effortless feel with grasses, bushes, and flowering plants of varying heights and varieties to give it a playful, enchanted garden feel. Pools are great for cooling down in hot weather, but what about cooling down when you're not in the water? A shady pavilion and terrace gardens alongside the stairs make this pool feature a comfortable and beautiful place to beat the heat. The cool, warm color palette of perennials is eye-catching and invokes both sun and water. This modern and minimal design features a level lawn area the same shape as the pool, flanked by a simple bed with young birch trees. The simple lines are extended by the clean lines of the furniture chosen. The limited palette of white and brown with touches of deep green is anchored by the perennial beds with low-growing shrubs. For homeowners who like to entertain, having more than one outdoor area for socializing could be a great way to maximize space. This design emphasizes seating areas over garden beds or plantings, with multiple levels and wide concrete stairs tying them all together. The sleek design of all three areas is minimal yet comfortable, with Adirondack chairs around the fire pit area and comfortable seating on the lower patio, and a slightly more formal dining area on the upper level. The installation of a pergola or arbor can create an attractive and functional focal point for your garden. They can frame an entryway to a seating area or other destination, and also add shade to a sunny spot. This one has a trumpet vine, a beautiful but somewhat invasive flower that can be trained to behave itself if it has a strong structure to climb on. The cozy seating area on the wooden deck is surrounded by easy care hedges and perennials, and the large pavers offers some flexibility when designing walkways. Using containers is an easy way to create height and depth of space throughout your garden areas without too much effort. This desert garden has a variety of succulents and native plants in a variety of shapes, from creeping and curvy to tall and spiky, and the containers can be moved around at will to change the look. Graceful wire fence pieces create an open-air look and protect the beds from watering pets. A wood-burning metal fire dish is a simple solution if you don't want to fuss with propane, gas, or installing a fire pit. Plus, a fire feature creates the basis for an instant seating area. The open-air feeling here allows a wide view of the gorgeous backdrops of mature trees and forests in the distance, and enjoying sunsets as day turns to night. Thanks for watching my video. Subscribe my channel.